Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Good, so let's start with your name.
My name is Mark Franks.
Middle name?
Roberts.
Okay. And Robert's alright.
What's yours?
Mark, I'm interviewing you here. Okay, so where was you born?
I was born in a little town called Sale in Manchester. When I was 11, I got into the Royal Ballet School, so I was there from 11 to 16.
How did you get into dancing?
I think when I was 3, I had a little friend at the time and I had to do everything that she did, and she started ballet, so I was like, I want to go to ballet. Not the most mature of things to do, but it kind of stuck, and I just ended up, pursuing it. Went to school in London. I was there for 5 years, and I went to a normal kind of comprehensive school to do my A-levels. Toughened up a bit. Yeah, and then I went to, you're meant to be asking me questions.
Yeah, I'm letting you talk, go on, carry on.
Go on.
And then from the college in London, or the school in London, then where did you go?
I just told you that.
From there?
From there, so I did my A-levels, and then I went to a place called Lipper, which is in Liverpool. It's a performing arts college. It's
quite well known, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sir Paul McCartney's old school. I came down to London when I was 21. And started auditioning, and ended up working as a dancer for about 10 years. When
you go out on a night out and you're on a dance floor, do you think, right, I can show off here, let me chuck in a pirouette, or let me throw in a few moves?
I don't know whether the ballet moves are really cutting it at the nightclubs, but yeah. I like to think I could hold my own on the dance floor. Do you fancy a bit of a dance-off, Darren?
Yeah, let's do it in a minute.
Here we go.
Hobbies,
as you well know, Darren, I'm a bit fond of my dance music, so one of my passions.
I hear you're a bit of an up-and-coming producer as well.
Yeah, fancy myself as a bit of a fat boy Slim. Slim boy fat.
Timber Franks, we call him.
Timber Franks, I love remixing, so one of my hobbies is taking usually an 80s track and giving it my own stamp, and hopefully coming up with a good dance mix of that.
Cool. What else do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to go to the gym.
Darren's
Go on.
How often do you go to the gym, Mark?
Not often enough, Darren, as you keep telling me. But yeah, it's a thought that counts, isn't it?
So you think about it a lot?
I think about going to the gym every day. Well, because I did performing arts at college, I trained in singing, acting, dancing, so it kind of just followed on really. Came down to London, started dancing, but then eventually met some rogue guys and formed a group, and we've been grafting for 6 years now. What
was the highlight of the tour for you?
For me, it's got to be going back to Manchester, to get up on the stage in front of friends and family, and I think it really hit home then that we're actually doing this now. Musical influences. If I'm in a chirpy mood, might whack a bit of Beach Boys on. It's getting a bit summery now. Or I don't know, if I'm getting ready to go out, whack a bit of dance music on. I think favourite song, I've made a show of myself quite a few times to Prince's Kiss on the dance floor. So that's probably one of my favourites.
Who inspires you in fashion?
I don't know, I think you inspire me a little bit actually. You're quite a dapper, aren't you?
So where do you like to shop?
I'm a bit of a top man.
Are you? You're a top man, Mark.
Yeah.
You're a top man.
But I like to mix it up with kind of vintage stuff as well, so we can, buy a few cravats along the way, or a sexy little tie or something. It's good to put your own stamp on it.
But now I want to ask what describes you in 3 words, your personality. If you was on a dating site, and you had to put 3 things about yourself, what would you put?
What would you put?
Well, I'm interviewing you, so I've got to ask you. You've got to tell these lovely people about you.
Yeah.
Begins with S, and it's not sexy. Scatty, you're a bit scatty.
I am quite scatty.
There's another scatty member in the band, you'll probably find out later, but...
I think me and Timmy are a bit... Hey, Timmy.
Timmy's there. You're a bit scatty, so that's one.
I am quite scatty. Okay, so scatty, down to earth, and quietly confident, I would say. Yeah.
What's your favourite animal?
Hamsters. Why did I say hamsters? Because I used to have one.
Now listen, we don't want to go into this. Why alone? Go on.
No, because when I was little, I had a little hamster called Hammy. So that's why.
What's your favourite colour?
Blue.
What's your favourite food?
Spaghetti bolognese. Because that's the only thing I could probably make.
Are you a good cook?
I'm alright. I'm getting better.
What tipple would you have?
I love a beer. Actually, we've just been to Ireland and I'm converted now. I love Murphy's.
High five, well done. Let's have a bit of hug. I feel like we did well.